Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Guitar of the Day. I'm your host, Michael Lemo. So today is Weird Ass Wednesday, and yet another Jazz Master. No Jazz Master this week. But I'll tell you this much: every one I've done is sold. So you know it's a good thing to do. Actually, maybe one is still here. But I've done a lot, so. But anyway, so I looked at some of the comments. I know we talked about starting a new competition. We're still working out some of the ideas. I saw one of them for the naming some of my own songs, or there's a couple ideas out there. But at the very least, we're going to start next week with an after hours, like kind of a half-hour session. Any questions you guys have on the guitars we've done, or
we're going to go live.
Yeah, we're going to go live, so you can ask whatever you want. How to play a piece that's been on Guitar of the Day. Whatever you guys need, just let us know, and we're trying to pick a day that you guys will be mostly available to do something live after hours. So this would be 6 o'clock West Coast time, and then on. So let us know if you guys got a day that you prefer. Look at that. We're so accommodating. Okay. No. But other than that, we're swimming in a sea of guitars here. Like I said, Norm got over 100 guitars in the last 2 weeks. Yeah, go show them what we're...
Right here.
So if Jen trips and falls during this episode...
If I what?
Trip and fall. I don't know.
I am not going to trip and fall.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to watch myself.
Actually, who are we kidding? If Mike trips and falls over probably something much smaller that isn't even worth tripping over, that would be me. But anyway, so today we have definitely a weird guitar. My first time playing one of these, so come on back and check it out. So this one was kind of hard to date, so we're just going to say 60s for now, but we'll go over some stuff. So this is a 1960s Vox Mark VI. Also known as the Teardrop Guitar.
Ooh.
That is awesome.
It's crying.
It is crying. It's a hip-hop masterpiece. But no, this guitar was started off around, I believe it was 62, and it started off as the Phantom guitar, which kind of had a similar shape, but it looked a little bit more detailed, had a bigger pick guard. This one, they started making the Mark VI about a year later, and they were originally made in Kent, England. And then they switched over, or soon after, to Italy. I kind of have a feeling that this is might be one of the English ones. This seems like an earlier one, because when I was looking, the closest one that matched it was kind of Brian Jones, but his had the 2 pickups. And but he did have the silver guard. I also seen a black one played by Robert Smith from The Cure, but his was a little different too. So it was really hard to find one with the matching black headstock, as you can see up here. Now, this guitar... it's kind of hard to sit with, which you'll see out front, but it actually has a really cool neck on it. It's a little, got a bit of a chunk to it, but it feels great. It almost reminds me of like one of my vintage Jazz Masters. But they were doing this from 63 to 67, and then they reissued them in 98. But what was cool about this is the prototype was actually designed first for Brian Jones. And Brian Jones is such a mystery man in rock and roll. You know, even it's... in debate of how he passed away, or if he was murdered, but just always looked different in the Stones to me. The one member that kind of stuck out like a sore thumb in a cool way, and I think this guitar does too, so it's pretty cool that it was designed for him. But just like I said, a great guitar. And in these single coil pickups, it's kind of got the Strat vibe, you know, 3 single coils. Now you can't get in between, but still you get a great twang, and then you have 2 tone knobs and a volume knob with that cool red kind of gem dot on it marking it. And it's a 3-way, so nothing too crazy there. It did have a bar. We don't have the bar with it now. And then it's also got this back pad, which you see on a lot of Gretches and stuff, which is pretty interesting. But just a crazy guitar. For me personally, I love it. I think it's so cool. I just think it's like such a kind of vogue guitar. But we're gonna take it out front and see what this thing can do. I'm very excited. First time playing one of these, so hopefully I don't fall flat on my face. Let's check it out.
He saw me in the mirror thing. Oh no!
Ooh, there's Jet!
No,
Jet! Everybody. All right, we're out front with the 1960s Vox Mark VI. We're going through the magnetone, all EQs at noon, a little bit of verb, and we also have the tube screamer going, and a little bit of ditto looper. Jen loves it. All right, here we go. Any moment now. Kind of a weird thing to sit with. Okay, here we go. Alright, going in the middle position, we're going to do, Brian Jones played a lot of these, and the first prototype was designed for Brian Jones. His was white, but I came up with this piece when I was younger, kind of based off Painted Black, so we're going to do a little something like that. So here we go. Middle position. Alright, going into bridge pickup, wide open. A little bit more stones for you. the day. 1960s Vox Mark VI, also known as the Teardrop Guitar. You can find these guitars at normansrareguitars.com and also on Instagram and Facebook at Norman's Rare Guitars. I'm your host, Michael Emo. I'm glad to be here, and we will see you tomorrow for a Thumbing Thursday.
Bye.